Alright, so how did I end up spending over 10 billion coins in one day? Well, when it comes to items and net worth, I'm actually not that rich. But what I do have is a lot of dyed armor. I mean, I almost had 8,000 pieces. Some of these dyed armors are able to get sold for billions of coins. That is because they are not obtainable anymore, after admins removed the ability to dye armor because of people scamming with fake armor sets. Players started to collect the so-called exotic armor, and the prices started to skyrocket. I also ended up collecting exotics. I actually started collecting around a year ago, when exotic armor was still relatively cheap. I remember buying dragon pieces for a few summoning eyes back then. A few days into collecting, I logged on to take a look at the auction house, and what I saw was a red superior dragon set. It was getting sold for around 600 million total. This doesn't sound like a lot, but coins used to be way more valuable back then. That meant I couldn't afford it, by a lot actually. But when I started to get even more into exotic armor, that all changed. I managed to create one of the biggest and best collections on the entire server. But recently I came to the conclusion that I prefer expensive sets over a lot of cheaper ones. So I was thinking of selling half of my entire collection, so I was able to afford one of my favorite exotic sets, the Red Superior I saw around a year ago. And after thinking for a while, that's exactly what I did. After selling set after set and piece after piece, I finally managed to get enough for the Red Superior set. But before I'm going to mention how much I paid for the Superior, just take a moment and appreciate how good it actually looks. Like, it's pretty damn hot, and look how well it matches with the eyes of the baby skin. Alright, so I don't really want to say how much I paid, but whatever, here we go. I traded 2.5 billion coins in exotics, 1.3 billion in items, and 7.7 billion pure coins. That totals out in a total of 11.5 billion coins. I personally think it's more than worth it, because of the fact that I don't have much else to spend my coins on. And as sad as it might sound, besides teaching myself new skills like editing for example, I really enjoy hunting down missing armor pieces. If you came this far, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and maybe even a like for the algorithm. And as always, have a nice day. See ya!